Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm back with another video. This time we're talking about the IFBB Battle in the Desert 2020 Pro Bikini results. Now, you will absolutely recognize all 5 girls in our top 5. It was a huge lineup, so exciting. Let's get right to it. All right, so why do the top 5 matter so much? It's because of Olympia. Whoever wins a competition automatically qualifies for Olympia. Then second place gets 5 points, third place gets 4 points, fourth place gets 3 points, and fifth place gets 2 points. And at the end of the qualification period, which is actually coming up really soon, the top 5 in the point standings all qualify for Olympia. So it is those top 5 girls that really, really catch our attention. So let's take a look at the scorecard. Here's our top 5. Ashley in first, Maya in second, Alexandria in third, Svetlana in fourth, and Carla in fifth. And of course, I just said it's the top 5 that matters, but I wanted to give a quick shout out to Vanya. You can see she got 6th place and she was so close. Her and Carla were very close in the points. Vanya had 16, Carla had 15. In fact, everyone was quite close in the numbers. It was a great show. But as I said, it's those top 5 that earn those qualification points. So let's begin. Carla. All right. So we've seen Carla before. She got 9th at the Clash, 2nd at the Hurricane, and now here she is getting 5th at Battle in the Desert. And once again, she looked beautiful. I will, of course, say that I love this particular beautiful pastel aqua turquoise bikini. It looks gorgeous on her with her hair color and her skin. It's beautiful. Her makeup looks lovely. Her hair looks just perfect. You know, it's got that nice little bit of wave, very face framing. Gorgeous. In terms of her physique, on point as usual. She has such a beautiful hourglass shape. She's got these unbelievably sculpted, beautiful shoulders that come straight away into these widespread, beautiful lats, and then a teeny tiny waist that is so chiseled. She's got so much oblique, beautiful abs, and then boom, right back out into these gorgeous, round, well-defined glutes. Absolutely fantastic shape. She really knows how to pose. She looks amazing. I think she's got beautiful definition. Like I said, her abs look great. Her conditioning is spot on. It's just such a great look, and I think 5th place is tremendous for her. She's doing fabulous. I would love to hear your opinions on the tattoos. I feel that when the background is dark, like it was at the Hurricane Pro, it makes it very difficult to see the definition in her arms. Whereas with the little bit of the white background behind her, you can see a little bit more of the shape. So what do you guys think? Do you love tattoos or do you not love tattoos? Please comment below. Maybe you think they just are an extra added bit of personality for the individual, or maybe you think they're a distraction. I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, next is Svetlana, and we've seen her a lot this season as well. She got 7th at the Wasatch, 14th at the Clash, 2nd at the Pacific, and now here she is getting 4th at Battle in the Desert. She looks beautiful, as usual. I'm not sure if it's a new bikini or if it's just a difference in the lighting, but either way, it's a beautiful suit. It is so sparkly. It fits her perfectly. I love the color. I think it's a beautiful complementary color to her dark hair and her lovely tan. It's beautiful. She's got nice jewelry. The earrings kind of disappear, in my opinion, behind her long dark hair. And because of that, I feel like I would love to see a slightly brighter lipstick just to bring your eyes up to her face. And of course, I say this about everybody. I would love if the hair were off the shoulders so that I could see her lats and her beautiful shape a little bit better. I find the hair is hiding the muscles and I want to see the muscles. Now, in terms of physique, like I said, beautiful as usual. She's so tall and long legs, a beautiful long torso, nice obliques. I think her conditioning is a little bit different than it was at Pacific. I don't think she's as hard looking as she was. Her shoulders are not quite as chiseled. You don't see as much rib, but I think it's actually a really good look. I don't think it's a criticism at all. There's a slight more softness about her, and I think it's beautiful. She still has lovely definition in her legs. Like I said, the obliques look amazing. She just has this casual, just confident, but very cool kind of look about her. And I think she looks beautiful. And 4th place was amazing. So a very well done for Svetlana. Okay, next is Alexandria. We've seen her a couple weekends ago at the Tahoe show where she got 6th place. And then, of course, at the Arnold, she came in 13th. So a 3rd place is the best yet. She's doing fantastic. I really like the black bikini. I think it's unique. You don't see black very often. The background of the stage would certainly make a difference in how well black stands out. And I think it works very well at this competition. At the Arnold, it might have been too dark, just with all of the darkness already there. But I think it works. It's beautiful. It's different. I love her earrings. They're very dense with the crystal and the sparkles. So you really look at her face. Her physique is gorgeous. Beautiful shoulders, nice definition in her abs, very flat tummy, lovely legs. She doesn't have as much spread, as much pump as as she did at the Arnold. I feel like you could see a lot more lat, and her arm was out a little bit more to the side at the Arnold, whereas here she's standing a little bit more, I want to say upright, and the reason that I mention that is because I like the way she was posing a little better at the Arnold. I think when you spread the lats and you really pop out the shoulder, pop the glute, it gives a more of an hourglass shape. Whereas here, while she absolutely still has an hourglass shape, it's not as exaggerated. Now, with that being said, she still got a 3rd place. So obviously, she is posing just fine. Her body is beautiful. Her conditioning is beautiful. She's doing great. Okay, let's talk about Maya. We've seen Maya so much this season. She's working so hard. She got 4th at Wasatch, 7th at Tampa, 8th at the Clash, 16th at Pacific, 11th at New York, 4th at the Hurricane, 2nd in Minneapolis, and now 2nd at Battle in the Desert. Wow. All right. So Maya has a lot of signature looks. She's got her red bikini. She's got the side part with a bit of a wave in her hair. She has a very unique and consistent way of posing that that is Maya from across the room. And I think she's nailing it, especially in these last few shows. She's top 5 consistently. She's doing really good. Her conditioning is beautiful. Her legs look great. There's a nice amount of definition. I particularly love that line that travels all the way from her hip down her glute, down the side of her glute, down her quad to her knee. She has nice shoulders, a beautiful hourglass, just like Carla. She really spreads the lats. So it goes shoulder, lat, tiny tummy, and then right back out to those glutes. Really beautiful shape. Now, I would say from a conditioning perspective, a little softer than we've seen before. I don't believe her obliques are as chiseled as they were. And yet her legs are still very defined. Her arms look beautiful. So it was struck a really good balance. 2nd place is amazing. And she's never had the most defined, crazy abs. You don't see a 6-pack with Maya, but it works for her. She's got just the right balance between muscle and softness. And 2nd place is awesome. Okay, 1st place, Ashley. Oh, Ashley, she's so good. She's so consistently good. Always in that very, very top position. 1st place at the Clash, 1st place at Pacific, 2nd at Tahoe, and now 1st at Battle in the Desert, which is her 22nd 1st place win as a professional. Unbelievable. What an achievement. Now, I heard Ashley say on her Instagram that she tried experimenting with carbs this prep. So she ate a lot more carbs, and I think it was awesome. It really did her very well in her overall look, especially in her abs. Ashley has a tendency to be very lean and very, I almost want to say like crispy. If you look at the Clash, her abs are so lean. You see lines go in every which direction. Whereas here at Battle in the Desert, there's just a little bit more softness about it. She's still very defined, very athletic, but it's not as crazy as it was before. And I think that's a very good look. She still has beautiful definition in her arms. Her shoulders are gorgeous, nice round shoulders. The lats are spread, the tiny waist, and her glutes, of course, are to die for. So a very good look. And just like Maya, Ashley also has a lot of signature things about her. She's got her long straight hair. The red bikini is her suit of the season. She has a very unique and noteworthy way of posing. It's a very Ashley kind of front pose. She looks great, and I think first place, of course, is wonderful. Okay, here's a look at the lineup. I know these pictures are a little bit blurry, but I wanted to zoom in a bit so you could really see the girls. And maybe you can see what I mean about Ashley, Maya, and Carla really nailing the front pose to give themselves a very, very easy to see hourglass shape, right? Take a look at Ashley. You've got the shoulders right into those big lats, tiny waist, and then right back out into the glutes. Maya's doing it as well, and Carla's really nailing it, right? Svetlana and Alexandria are certainly still very hourglassy, but they're not posing in the same way. So it's just not as an exaggerated shape. Neither is right or wrong. They're just differences in the style of the particular individual. But certainly something to notice. And it's really nice to see the way that different people pose. Okay, now I wanted to zoom in a little bit and give a clearer picture on the backs because the back pose is extremely important for bikini. And I think all 5 of these girls really nailed it in the conditioning. Nobody has crazy lines or too much definition in their hamstrings. They all have a nice amount of definition in the glute ham tie-in, beautiful roundness to the top of the glutes. Everybody looks amazing. I think Carla and Alexandria and Svetlana actually have quite a beautiful amount of quad muscle that you can still see even from the back. Gorgeous definition. Like I said, not too much, just enough. Alexandria also has amazing shoulders in 3rd place. Really beautiful, nice round, gorgeous balance between top and bottom. I did want to comment on Ashley's hair, and I'd love for you guys to comment too. Now, Ashley, as we talked about, she's usually very lean, lots of lines in her abs, very defined. And I wonder if the straight hair is adding to the illusion of straight lines and very defined, right? I wonder if Ashley would benefit from a little bit of curl to the bottom just to create a little bit more softness. I don't know. Maybe that's crazy. Straight hair is obviously her thing. It ain't broke, right? So you don't have to fix something that's broken. But I know I would love to see a little curl. I'd love to know what you guys think. Please comment below and let me know. The only other thing I wanted to comment about with hair is perhaps Carla's is a little bit too long. Do you think so? It's coming right to the top of her bikini bottom. And I don't know that it needs to be that long. But I mean, I don't think that really matters here or there. You can see her muscles, her shoulders look beautiful, her glutes look beautiful. So maybe it's just her style, right? Beautiful blonde. It's nice to always have a blonde in the mix of the brunettes. Anyway, okay, let's talk about points. Ashley was already qualified, so she does not need to worry about points. Maya gets 5 more, so she's up to 16. Alexandria gets 4. Svetlana gets 3 more, so she's also up to 16. And Carla gets 2 more, so she's up to 9. Now, as I speak, there is another competition happening, the European Championship. And particularly exciting for bikini is that the top 3 will get to qualify for Olympia, not just the winner. So please subscribe. I will be doing another recap video as soon as I can. It's going to be really fun to get to see some of our international competitors at that show. And then the final weekend of qualifying for Olympia is next weekend, where we get the Chicago Pro, the Auckland Pro, and the Sacramento Championships. And we get to see bikini at all of those shows. So make sure you subscribe. I'll be back with recaps as soon as possible. Please give me a like if you like this video. And don't forget to comment. I want to hear what you guys think about tattoos and straight hair versus curly hair. You can find me at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and of course on Instagram at turquoisetoffee. See you later right away with that recap from Spain.